Welcome back,
yo,
buddy. We're here live with another outstanding edition of the Square Table Degenerates podcast. Welcome to all our viewers from around the world and in Northeast Ohio. It's 9:30 Eastern. It's 2:30 in the morning, West Africa time. We're rocking out. We had a cancellation earlier. Hector Barros had something come up, so he couldn't do it tonight. He's going to come on a couple weeks, though, and he gave me some notice. It wasn't like last second. It happens, man. I mean, it's a free show.
that's right. Yeah.
So we decided to talk into some cryptocurrency. You see that?
Not the whole time.
Well, we'll see.
We're not going to talk about the whole goddamn time. I don't even know anything.
Pat doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency at all.
Do you?
Yeah. It's called Bitcoin, bro. We're going to get into all this shit, man. All this. If you're out there and you know about cryptocurrency, feel free and jump on. We'll put you on there. Hey, what's up, Janice? Janice in the house. White chilling. Let's check her out. All right. First off, people want to know. You might be asking yourself out there, what is cryptocurrency, and how is this involved in my life? Why should I concern myself with cryptocurrency? We're about to fucking tell you.
You should not.
Well, we'll get into some of that. We're getting into some of that invention and some of that investing stuff and all that. But a cryptocurrency, or crypto for short, is defined as a digital asset designed to work as a medium of exchange where an individual coin ownership records are stored in a ledger existing in some form of a computerized database using strong cryptography to secure transaction records to control the creation of additional coins and to verify transfer of coin ownership. Now, you may be asking yourself at this point, what does that mean to me? Well, we'll get into that right now. Now, cryptocurrency doesn't exist in any physical form. Like you have a coin, like say you had a quarter or a dollar. You have a dollar or a coin. Let me get out a dollar so I can show you. Pat, don't get bored of my topic, bro. I will fucking slap you. We got two viewers live here. We got Janice is watching and everybody else. So for example, if we're in the States here, United States of America. This is a $10 bill. Okay. Now, if you notice on there, it'll say this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. So if you're in the United States, you have physical ownership of this bill, and you can use this to exchange for goods and services. And it's backed up by the government. Everything the government has, all the gold, weapons and all that shit. So this is physical stuff. If you got cryptocurrency, it's all digital. You're not holding no physical dollars. It's all out in the realm.
Golly gee, Joey.
Well, what the fuck?
Gee whiz.
You don't have a slap boxing contest? Hey, I guess cancel. What do you want me to fucking do, bro? I had fucking 2 hours.
Talk about something interesting.
Come up with the show. Cryptocurrency is interesting.
Let's talk about the Browns.
You want to talk about fucking Punky Brewster?
Yeah, man. It's more interesting than crypto.
Let's talk about weed. Now, weed is awesome.
I don't know anything about weed. Let's talk about JJ Watt.
We're talking about cryptocurrency, bro, because that's the title of the show. That's why everybody clicked in right now.
No, nobody cares about this.
Yes, they do, bro.
Those look like tokens.
And where's Mayo and fucking Don?
Yeah, where are you guys?
Like, you have a show and you ask people, hey, man, you're coming out to the show tonight? And the message just sits there and sits there and sits there. It's like, hey, what can you do, man? What can you do?
I mean, they know what's going on every Friday night.
Right, every Friday night, live at 9:30.
From 9:30 to 11.
But let's see here. So we're back in cryptocurrency.
Jesus.
Now, the first cryptocurrency was called Bitcoin. Now, this is what it has, the little B with the lines through it. So if you've ever seen a Bitcoin, that's what it looks like. This is just a novelty, Bitcoin. But it came out in 2009, according to the internet. Now, back in 2009, the guy's name allegedly was Sasha
Baron Cohen.
Satoshi Nakamoto. That was a pseudonym, though. He didn't really create it. Now, allegedly, he tried to buy a pizza using the. You ever heard this story?
No.
He had like some Bitcoin. He tried to buy a pizza, and the guy turned him down. He said if he would have bought that pizza, that Bitcoin would be for several $1 million of what he tried to pay for that pizza. Because he tried to pay like $10 in Bitcoin for the pizza, and like 10 Bitcoins now is like fucking 5.5 million or something, or 550,000, something like that. It's something ridiculously high.
These look like special tokens you get in an arcade, like the Pocket Exchange. Or
right, you got the Chuck E. Cheese, and you put it in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was that's when Bitcoin came out. Was then. Now, it uses a blockchain technology. Now, people might be wondering, what is blockchain technology?
No, we're not.
Well, blockchain is a list of records. It's called blocks, which are linked and secured using cryptography. So basically, every transaction you use on Bitcoin is going to have a unique code. So, like, say you went and bought Bitcoin. We're going to buy some Bitcoin a little bit. We're going to show us how it's done. I tested it before we got here. See if we buy Bitcoin. We're going to buy some on here. We're going to see what it is. And if it's good enough, maybe we'll donate some money to charity, bro. We'll see.
Don Mayo, when are you guys getting here? Help.
Maybe Hector Barrows called everybody out too because we're only up to 2 lives.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
What's the next topic? What else do you want to talk about?
We're talking about crypto coins.
Not the whole time.
That's the title of the show, bro.
The whole time. We gotta start prepping better.
Motherfucker, what do you think I do all week? Like every time I message people.
I gave you a couple of ideas. I gave you the Simpsons idea.
Pat's like, I'm like, what do you want to talk about? Pat's like, let's talk about stuff.
Let's talk about the Simpsons. We could go in a whole entire hour about something. It's more entertaining than
fucking hustle some guests. You work at a goddamn supermarket. You see famous people, give them a card.
Oh, card.
Hey, here's a card for the show. We do the show live on Fridays. Come on the show. It's not all gotta be me all the time. It's not square table degenerate. Square table degenerate.
Exactly. That's why I'm giving you. I get it. That's why I'm giving you ideas.
I'm the idea factory from beyond. You need to come up with.
I came up with great ideas.
Tangible shit.
I did. That's tangible shit.
Be like, yo, I got fucking, the guy down the street, Cindy Almar's gonna come on the show. Boom. Cool. Okay.
No, I'm giving you great ideas.
Hustle, grind, hustle,
you want to
grind.
narrow it down to one episode. Why would we narrow it down to one fucking episode?
Now our viewership's cut in half because your girlfriend's in the audience.
Hi, Emily. Emily's in the house.
The lovely Emily has joined us in the studio audience tonight.
Hi, baby.
I'm
repping her fine threads.
Oh, you got her shirt? That's a JVR Design. JVR Design's a solid company, man. They're way better than fucking CLE Clothing Company. They're not even. We don't even talk about those guys.
Repping Lakewood, Ohio.
Fucking moron.
Greatest suburb that Cleveland ever had.
All right, now
greatest suburb in the history of suburbs. Ever. Now
Bitcoin blew up
Lakewood.
Around.
Let's talk about Lakewood. We're
gonna show the bit. We'll get into some Lakewood here stuff soon. But in 2000, check this out. In 2015, 2015, Bitcoin was $327 per Bitcoin. Okay, so if you would have bought Bitcoin, and we'll come up to what it is now. But if you go over the thing, it was around $1,000 in 2017. It hit at a random high of $15,000 late 2017, and then it went down later in 2019 to about $4,000. So if you're out there buying Bitcoin, beware. It's very fluctuatable. Like last year, it was all about 10,000 the whole year or so, and then this year it just blew up. And right now, Bitcoin's sitting at $56,345 a share as of 1:40 a.m. UTC. So that's quite the fuck high, man. Quite high, dude. Seriously, I don't know what she's talking about. I can't remember what I was saying there.
Put up the things. I want to see what it said.
Oh, Janice has just said. Dude, seriously, he is very busy. Oh, I think when I was talking shit about Giant Eagle, right there.
Didn't you do that
earlier?
I didn't hear that.
When I said you work at a supermarket and you don't have any money or something.
Oh, I never even heard you say that. Talk really fast.
I do talk fast.
Yeah, tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, beautiful voice too, man. Beautiful voice.
Yeah, enunciate your words.
Yeah, so right now Bitcoin's at $56,000, which is fucking crazy, man. Now during several years ago, you probably remember this part. I think it was 2017 or 18. You ever heard a thing called the dark web and all that? What was happening? A lot of people were using Bitcoin. Not a lot of people. Not everybody uses Bitcoin, but like the people who engage in like drug sales and human trafficking, basically anything illegal, which we're using it on the dark web, and a lot of these countries had to crack down on it. So I think that's why if you look at the Bitcoin price, remember we was looking at that earlier when it was right at like over here, 2018 is when they cracked down on it, I think, and that's why it plummeted. Look at that. 2017 it was $15,000, and then the next year it got down all the way to $3,600. So if you could go, let's go back to 2015, 327. So let's divide $56,000 by 327 and see what comes out. 56,000 divided by 327. That's 171. So if you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in 2015, you would have $171,000 today. My God.
I'm sending an SOS to Don.
Oh, okay. I told Don to bring his ass on home. Oh, Janice was saying this to my friends right there. Okay, yeah. They, well, I mean, Mayo said he was going to come out, but he didn't pop, so we'll see. But yeah, so if you invested in a lot of Bitcoin back then, it just killed it, man. It just really did. Pat doesn't know about Bitcoin, he says. Now, there are some new cryptos that have come out over the while. There's a Litecoin I remember talking about. Now, I researched some of this going back to 2016. It was only $3.70. And that same time, it looks like all the coins have the same arc. If you're looking at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, all these ones, they seem to be in lockstep. It peaked at $306 in 2017, and right now it's about 236. So it went up about 8 times over the last year. It looks like, but it hasn't. It's not at its peak currently. And then the other coin that everybody is really into right now is Dogecoin. You might see it with a little picture of a dog on there. That is right about 5 cents right now. And I looked at that. There's really nothing backing up Dogecoin. It was it was below a penny a while back. So if you invested in it when you got in early, you made it up, but you didn't get nothing then. All right. What else we got? All right. Now, does anybody out there have some crypto success stories? Anybody bought some crypto coins?
Yes.
No?
Is there anybody out there? Maybe
is
RJ listening?
No, it's cold tonight. Maybe it's people internet froze or something. Oh, Mayo just said something. Let's see here. I'm not at home. Try to catch you on the. I'm not at home. Oh yeah, Mayo is not gonna come out.
Damn it.
So Pat's gonna get naked for us, everyone. See if that boosts the ratings. I'm just teasing. Pat's not getting naked yet. Since we have no crypto success stories, we'll talk about Pat. Uh-oh, Pat is getting naked. Fuck. Everybody, warning.
Let's bring the viewers back.
I was going to buy some crypto on the air, but I'm kind of not motivated for all this. This is a really not popular.
I haven't done this in a while.
It happens. So, Pat's naked on the show.
It's nice and warm in here.
We're going to get rated X for Pat's nipples.
Right there, my nubbin. I have a nubbin.
With 3 nipples. Mm-hmm. So if you're out there and you want to join the panel, man, we'll just do a party now because, I mean, the topic failed because the guest canceled. It happens, man. What can I do? I mean, it's been a shit week for a lot of people. Lep was out there. Lep TV. He had some internet issues, so we didn't get to do a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah, you lucked out because you work at home. You didn't have to worry about the snow.
Dude, let me tell you about my fucking snowstorm here. So Wednesday, I have to go get I was supposed to get I did get it. I ended up getting it. But I got my booster for the COVID shot because I got the first one back in January. So I had it scheduled 11:45. There's a shit ton of snow on the ground. We got like over a foot at least. Kim's backing up and she gets stuck. So I figured this was going to fucking happen. So we're out there. We try to get her out. It doesn't work. The truck, there's a plow truck that drives by the street because he's plowing the street. He came by the third time and he put some salt under the thing and we pushed him. We got her out. I was completely stuck. So I was like, fuck it. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to call AAA and have them come out. So I did. And I called them. And it was like 8:15. And nobody came out. They said we were there by 9:40. My appointment's like 11:45. So I called them 9:40. Like, yo, where are you guys at? Oh, they're 15 minutes out. Fine. So I'm waiting. Half hour comes out. Nobody comes out. Hey, where are you guys at? Oh, let me check. Oh, yeah. He said he's running a little bit behind. 5-10 minutes out. Okay. Good. Another 5-10 minutes pass. Nobody comes. So I sit there calling out, like, look, can I stay in the line and wait for somebody? Because, like you said, 3 times, nobody's coming out. Oh, yeah, he was at another call. But he didn't get out there. It's like 12:30, dude. I know, it was 11:30 he got out there. Freaking 3.5 hours later after I called him. And he got me pulled out. I got to the point where he got the booster on time. But, my God, that was a fuck, dude. That was such a fucking... And while I was out there, I posted on Facebook, hey, somebody plow my driveway. I'll give you money. And they did. Mm-hmm. So that worked out nice.
Where did you get it at?
Oh, at the VA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead, man.
No, I thought the audience, I thought we had a member of the audience that wanted to come on and ask a question. Okay. No, I had, I was on vacation from work this week, so I picked a great week to be on vacation weather-wise, but I randomly, I'm not sure why I decided to do this, but I randomly was walking to my car. Look, I don't know why. I don't even know what I was looking for. And I noticed that at the bottom, the the rear back tire was low on air. So the mechanic I go to is like literally up the street, so I got it filled up there. As I was pulling out, the transmission wouldn't move. It was just, the gas is going, but I'm just like stuck there. And I just thought of how great my luck was, of all places for this to happen. It's at my mechanic at the top of my street. So it turned out I just needed transmission fluid, which I still think there's like a leak somewhere, but you couldn't find anything.
You gotta take that long stick out and check it.
Yeah.
Transmission. I hate checking transmission fluid. It's so long. It's just way too big.
But another time, a couple weeks earlier, I was backing out of my garage, and I think I ran over something. I got a flat tire in my garage. Well, it turned out that there was a stabilizer issue, and had I not gotten a flat tire, I probably would have gotten an accident somewhere. Same thing like today.
Jeez,
like
dude.
Two instances
how
where.
Old, how old is your car, bro?
It's 2005.
I think
it's getting to that point where I,
need a
am I going to keep putting money into it, or am I just going to start looking?
I wonder who said that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna vote that Pat needs a new car.
Yeah.
Because dude, 2004.
Put in your ideas of what car.
It's 17 years ago, right?
2005.
You're early 20s, then, bro.
Yeah. I was 23.
That car is old. If you're out there and you got a car and you want to sell it to Pat, give him a text.
We're going to talk about cars now.
Yeah, we can talk about cars if you want. If anybody wants to join us, we can talk about cars, whatever the fuck you want. Well, dude, I don't really like cars at this point, man. It's like, I don't really.
He really doesn't have a car. That's like leased or something.
Oh no, my car. I bought that car. I bought that. Yeah, that's a Kia.
That's new though, right?
Yeah, it's Lep's in the house. Come on, Lep. Come on, join the panel if you want, bud. When is the Fluffier coming in? Oh, today, if Eastwood is in the house, welcome. The Mark Barrow or Hector Barrows is he has something come out, so he's gonna join us in 2 weeks tentatively. So we were just talking about whatever tonight. And
that's the booty inspector. Right?
Yeah, the booty inspector. Man, a couple next. Oh, we did it. I didn't think I told anybody yet about Right Said Fred. Next week we're gonna have Right Said. I'm gonna interview him. It's not gonna be live, but I'm gonna interview him tomorrow. No, Monday I'm gonna interview him. But Right Said Fred is gonna be on the show. The guys from I'm Too Sexy for My Car.
Sexy.
I'm too sexy for my car. I've been watching that video. That's a pretty.
Yeah. We should try looking up what's his name, Gerardo Rico Suave.
Dude,
just to get all the '90s one-hit wonders.
Well, that's kind of what we've been doing. You don't want to call them one-hit wonders. That's insulting. It's
okay.
It's like calling a chick the B word.
The '90s artists from your
prematurely canceled careers. No, that doesn't.
That's even worse. What about tag team? The guy from the
tag DC Glenn still email me back. If you're out there, DC Glenn, email me back.
Too busy.
He's got so much puff from him. Dude, he's exploded. I guarantee you he's exploded with that Geico
commercial or Geico.
You know that song is now charted? Because
Rocky Road.
Not the commercial song, but the original song tag team is on. Great fucking commercial, man.
Choco Locket.
Yeah, but I messaged him back when, remember we did the 90s show and we had the LL guy on? Yeah. I messaged him that week, and he just emailed me like a month ago. I finally got the message back to me on there. And then the Bushwhackers, I sent them a message. They never emailed me back.
The Bushwhack twins?
Yeah.
Really?
They never emailed me back. I emailed them. They said send all requests to the email.
Two wrestlers I actually know.
See, the thing I do now is I just like when I get a guest, I'll just like look up their interviews and see what other interviews that person, the thing, but whatever, like I look in that person's channel and see what they did.
What about Sergeant Slaughter?
Sergeant Slaughter, isn't he dead?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, we did have some deaths in the death pool, did we? We had who passed away last week that was in the death pool?
You got
Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh.
We really can't. That was kind of controversial. A lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, Rush," and then somebody
has cancer, stage 4.
Oh yeah, Bob Dole caught some cancer.
Bob Dole. Yeah,
he's 97.
I don't think any of us.
I had Bob Dole. He's 3 points.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what I was worried. I was like, man, if all these people die in a week, this is, not going to look good on my thing. Like, what if the whole team died? That would go viral though, probably.
Yeah.
That's not the way I want to get subs though. I don't want people to die. It's just a fun aside.
Yeah. No.
Like when we started it originally, it didn't have coronavirus on it.
No, that was.
Janice writes, we need to get Impractical Jokers on. That might be a little bit out of our range right now.
Yeah.
Because kind of I have to get like, if you look at the A through Z list of celebrities, I think the highest I can get is like a C, maybe a low B. Anything A or B, this high B is not gonna pop. They're probably good A or B, right?
I'd say they're creeping up to A status. I mean, they're pretty well known. I mean, they're going across the country doing shows and whatnot.
I watched it occasionally. They used to have it on Travelers all the time in the background of Practical Jokers.
They're pretty good.
It's okay. Anything anymore with the shows like that, Jerky Boys, it's whatever, dude. I mean, it's fucking.
That's pretty cool. You can make money off of doing that, though. Pulling pranks.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
pulling schoolyard pranks and shit.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Well, yeah. That's a lot of these channels. Facebook Watch is like that. Every time you go on Facebook Watch, it's always like, oh, stolen car prank or cheating boyfriend prank. It's like, man, it's just fucking fake as hell.
Are we allowed to talk about possible guests, or should we wait out there to talk about that?
Yeah, you can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
What about going in the 90s, 80s? What about Mark Summers and what he's doing?
The guy from Double Dare?
Yeah.
You can look him up. Let's see.
Or Kel Mitchell. I wonder what he's doing. Half of Keenan and Kel.
Dude, who did I should get back with Victoria Jackson to see if she's still on.
Victoria Jackson?
Yeah.
From Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I messaged her on Cameo. She said, email me. And so I emailed her and I never heard anything back. I hate email because it just fucking dies in the email.
You think?
Like I was shocked when fucking Right Side Fred's people emailed me back. It's like the first positive email I've gotten back. Like,
are you interviewing the whole band?
Yeah, I think it's be both the brothers.
Brothers.
There's like two of them.
That's right.
This is really two brothers. They're both bald and they wear those shirts. And two said they walk around.
The catwalk.
The video is so ridiculous. But I'm not gonna. We'll talk a little bit about. We'll jump the gun here in a minute. But I was watching because today I was prepping for Barrows and the booty inspector, and I watched a lot of that Marky Mark video. Dude, basically the whole video is him fucking working out. This is literally all he's just doing. Marky Mark D's on the back up.
You
crack
think
freeze up with the crack up?
You think we can get that Marky Mark guy? I'm just joking.
We'd have to pull in some cards here. That's somebody who knows somebody.
I'm just joking. My brother actually interviewed him when he was on he was on the paper for Kent State.
Kent State, okay.
And he got to interview the Kent State. Yeah, he got to interview some people. And Mark Wahlberg. It was actually like it was a call and thing, conference call type thing. So he was one of several other schools that were on this, so it wasn't just him. It wasn't just a one-on-one.
Murph writes, anybody have Larry Flint? No. And let me bring up the chart. Nobody had Larry Flint. Another guy passed away. It wasn't on the list that we have, but one of the fat boys. The skinny one. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the fat boys.
They were all. Well, not the skinny one. The light skin one. The light skin one.
The skinniest of the fat boys.
The skinniest of the fat ones. Yeah, I think one already died. I think there's only one left.
Yeah, another one passed away a few years ago, right? Like 10 years ago.
I'm about to bring up the death pool.
Hank Aaron died too.
Yeah, Hank Aaron wasn't on our list though.
I think I had Hank Aaron on the either last year or the first one. First or second one I had him. Pretty sure I gotta go back and look.
All right, let's see here. Joey, your buddy looks like a stone version of the guy from It's Sunny in Philadelphia.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Janice Mac?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Janice writes, Eastwood writes, Joey, your buddy looks like a stone version of the guy from It's Sunny in Philadelphia.
I get that a lot.
What, man, I haven't, I can't say I've really seen It's Sunny.
What?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Probably should watch.
Oh, it's a fantastic show. It's great.
All right, so here is the death pool.
It's funny.
As we have it now.
That show is still going too. It's in its like 15th season.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Pat has. Let's see if I can make this full screen.
And they're doing other stuff, and they still go back to it. It's pretty cool.
All right. So here's the death pool as it sits. Obviously, Pat is Pat, and I'm Joe. But so far, Dustin Diamond died with Keith. They gave him 56 points. Time of the Sword died for Pat. He gave him 7 points, and I had Limbaugh at 30 points. Limbaugh was 7.
When Dustin Diamond got picked, was he already?
He had not had cancer yet.
I don't think he got announced.
I
have to go back and look at that show. What made him pick him? I have to go back and look at that show.
That was a later pick, I think. Let's see where.
Do you know what made him pick?
It was the last.
Explain why he picked him.
That was he did the last pick. He just like, oh yeah, something,
Keith,
a random guy like Dustin Diamond.
Okay, I was gonna say
before that he had Travolta and Albert Bell.
John Travolta. That's kind of sad.
Now Piazza came out here, and Anthony Piazza, he's on my Facebook, but he gave me a list because he wanted to participate too, and he had Prince Philip, which is random because I think Prince Philip is in the hospital. Yeah, so Piazza might get on the board there.
Who's he really? Is he Queen Elizabeth's husband. That's right.
He's like 98 or something.
Wow. How long have they been married?
Since 2006, I don't know.
Oh, not that long.
1940 something. Okay,
Oh.
well, one was Queen Elizabeth, and we'll look it up on there. So. Queen Elizabeth. Sold.
She's
like 96.
When did she first? It was like World War II when she first was.
Prince Philip married the then Princess Elizabeth in 1947 and is the longest serving royal consort in British history. She's a queen, had 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren.
She was only a princess during World War II.
Her dad died.
Wow.
Which made her
1947, man. My dad passed away last year. He was born. He was a baby that year. So she's been pretty much fucking queen the whole. Damn, man, it's 70-something years.
You need some.
Jeez.
Need some more. You're good.
God save the fucking queen, bro, man.
He sure has.
Mm-hmm.
So JJ Watt, we can talk about some Watt. Did I tell you what I did with the JJ Watt?
What'd you do with Watt?
I ordered JJ Watt jersey.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice, Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get him on the show.
I've been trying to get some more Browns on the show. I messaged.
Yeah.
God, who did I message the other day? I think Hanford Dixon. Yeah, I didn't see it though.
Basically, it's a 4-team race between the Browns, the Steelers, the Packers, and the Bills.
The odds. Oh, an interesting thing I watch is if you go to Twitter and you type in JJ Watt odds, you can sometimes see some of these sports books, and they'll put up what the odds are for like what he's drafted and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I like looking at that sometimes to see if anything released here.
Actually, technically, it's a 2-team race because the Steelers and the Packers right now, they don't have the cap space. But
if you go on,
there's a possibility they can move some stuff around. Actually, the Packers, I think they let some people go, didn't they?
Yeah, the Packers are trying to. It looks like they're trying to clear room, but it's like they don't really have much money. I mean, what the Packers gonna do with cap space, bro? So what do you think about Kim Kardashian divorcing?
Is that official now?
Yeah, she filed
for official. How for divorce? That's right. Well, are you?
Yeah, I am actually.
He's crazy. He's cuckoos. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I would say he's quite fucking bipolar.
Okay, well, I shouldn't make fun of him then. Okay.
If anyone wants to join the panel, come on up. We'll definitely put you on our awesome, probably lowest rated show ever, but that's okay.
I mean,
excuse me.
It's expected in the era of celebrity marriages, I suppose.
I mean, no celebrity stays married long. They usually all get divorced.
That family has had lots of.
Oh yeah, with that family.
Daddies.
Oh yeah.
I think Khloe Kardashian's going out with.
Kristen.
No, somebody new.
Oh.
Damn it! It was somebody. Damn it! Who was
Khloe going out with?
Tristan.
No, that was. Oh yeah, who's Courtney going out with? She's not married to that Scott anymore. That's long
No,
gone.
they've never been married.
Oh, they were. Oh, really? That tool. But he was married to somebody, or she was dating somebody famous, wasn't she, Courtney? She was linked with somebody.
Well, I think she's supposedly dating this band guy.
Yes, Khloe and Tristan still a thing?
I don't know.
I thought so,
Travis Barker from Blink 182.
That's who it was. That's who
Kourtney Kardashian is.
Okay, I knew it was somebody fucking. I couldn't think of who it was connected to a Kardashian this week.
The drummer from Blink.
Yeah, he's been doing some shit with. He's been doing a lot of shit with MGK. If you watch MGK's latest Tickets to My Downfall, he does drummers a lot of that. They must live close to each other in Hollywood or whatever.
MGK's hooked up with Megan Fox.
Yeah, I think they got engaged. He just he carries blood.
He wears his a necklace with her blood in it.
It's Billy Bob vibes on that, huh?
Yeah.
Should have gotten me that from Valentine's.
yeah.
Some vial with her blood on it. That'd be awesome.
Vial of blood. Yeah. He wears that around his neck.
Dennis is watching the Raps crush the Timberwolves. Go Raps, I guess. The Cavs are so hard to watch lately, dude. It's like
I think they lost.
He got $28 million for giving Andre Drummond, and then they're just paying him to fucking sit down. He's that toxic. How bad do you got to be in the locker room?
He's gonna be a buyout candidate for sure.
They got to buy him out. I was reading Sam Amico on Twitter. We should get Sam Amico on.
Oh, can we get him?
You know what Sam Amico is?
I know what Sam Amico is. Yeah,
I'm about to email
I like Sam Amico.
Why don't you get Bernie co-star?
I tried 3 times. Fucking, I tried emailing Bernie. I tried cameoing him and everything. He just does not respond.
I'll ask my mom. My mom met Bernie. Maybe she's.
Yeah, if you're out there, you know some people.
I tell you that story. Yeah.
Feed me some celebs, dude. I can fucking put them on the show if you guys hook me up, man. Because I don't know anybody.
Yeah, my mom and dad were out somewhere. Oh, I know. It was 2016 when the Indians played the Cubs in the World Series, and they didn't have tickets, but they were around walking around. They like the atmosphere. They want to be around for that.
Who was I just talking about? And I forgot.
I'm telling a story. So Bernie walks by, and my dad's like, "Holy crap, that's Bernie!"
Oh, you're talking about Cavs.
Sam Amico, that's right.
Yeah. And then my mom is one of those. She's a social butterfly. She'll talk to whoever. And my mom goes, "Is that Bernie?" My dad started getting. My dad. I guess I wasn't there, but I guess my dad got a little embarrassed because he knew what was coming next. Next thing he knows, she's screaming at the top of her lungs, like like that plaza in the middle of Gateway or whatever. They're on like opposite ends. All of a sudden, she's going, "Bernie, Bernie, Bernie, Bernie," and he stops, and then
her little self.
and then he stops. She goes, and then she asks him this. She asks him this question, which is an unusual question. Can I take a picture of you? Not can I take a picture with me? She wanted to take a picture of just him with her phone. And he goes, how about we take a picture with both of us in it?
All of us.
And she goes, oh, okay. I didn't think about it. I'm like, yeah, why would you just, yeah, can I take your picture? Yeah.
When I was, I worked secure. I'll tell you a story similar to that. Back in '96, I was working at this place called Home Bank. I don't think it's around anymore. Is that where Crocker was before Crocker Park was even built? It was right off the Crocker exit. It was in the plaza. There used to be a Kmart in that plaza with the Marks. I don't know if the Marks is still there, but a place called Home Bank, far in the corner. I was a security guard. Basically, I just stood there because they needed 3 people to run the bank, and whenever the third person called off, they always bring a security guard. So they'd be there for a couple weeks and not there, et cetera, et cetera. So I was sitting there, and I'd be bored as fuck because you couldn't do nothing. So I was just standing there, reading the paper occasionally, looking around, staring out of space, and fucking guy comes into the bank, does some stuff, and does nothing. I didn't know who it was, and the bank teller was like, "You didn't realize that was Sandy Alomar. He just came in the bank, and because he tried going through the drive-through, and then fucking the drive-through didn't work, so he had to come inside the bank or some shit." Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't know if I was sure.
Pat was showing me a picture of his mom with Mr. Bernie Kozer.
We're allowed to show pictures.
Yeah, put it on the camera there. Let me see how it came out.
My mom and Bernie.
That's Pat's mom and Bernie Kozer. How long ago was that? That's pretty recent.
2016.
Okay, so 5 years ago. Bernie's a drinker, man. I could.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight. He looks kind of sickly looking, actually.
Man, back in the day, if we were running the show, we could fucking go down the street and get Kyrie on, bro.
Commercial recently.
Yeah. Did he? I didn't hear anything about because Marty Schottenheimer passed away.
Oh, Schottenheimer. Yeah, I forgot about him too. He wasn't even on.
I heard he got choked up. Like he was on some kind of show and he got choked up.
Well, I mean, I follow Browns guys on Twitter, and they were all posting about it. I mean, it's kind of a fuck, man. I mean, he was. What did he die of? He was about 72, about the same age as.
He had some good. He was known as like one of the characters. Like his, There's a Gleam.
He never won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was with the. Did he coach Montana? Was Joe Montana his quarterback in Kansas City?
It might have been for a year. I think also was Gerbach or something, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, was Gerbach?
Was it Gerbach?
I think it was.
Who do you have in San Diego?
Oh, geez, fucking fire.
I have to look. No, he had. He might have Drew Brees actually.
That late in the game?
Maybe. I like his. You ever see that one where he's in the huddle and he's like, "There's a gleam, men.
There's a gleam.
There's a gleam.
Let's go get that
Let's
gleam.
go get that gleam."
Well, that was on all the NFL Films ones. I mean, the gleam is the shiniest of the trophy.
But you think it's going to be this like big uplifting, but it's just this. There's a gleam, men. There's a gleam. Now let's go get that gleam. There's a pause. There's a pause, and then he says, "Let's go get that gleam." Yeah, I like that guy. He had his coaching tree is a pretty big part.
It's not as big as the the Belichick tree and then the Walsh tree.
I know, but I know that. But this is our respect for Schottenheimer because he passed. That's why we're talking. That's why I mentioned the tree. But yeah, Bill Cowher, You had Bruce Arians, and you had Tony Dungy, and there's another guy too.
Who was that? The Chargers just fired their coach. As well.
Did they?
Yeah, because they got Justin Herbert.
Why would they? Doesn't make any sense. Why would they?
No, I mean they had a shitty record, but Justin Herbert's a pretty good quarterback. I mean, he's probably better than Burrow at this point because Joe Burrow fucked his knee up.
Herbert had the Didn't he? He's on the rookie touchdown.
Yeah, he broke Baker's record.
Broke Baker's, yeah. Herbert, Baker, Peyton Manning, and Russell Wilson. That's a pretty good list. The list of touchdown passes, most touchdown passes in a rookie season. Prestigious list.
Yeah, just Peyton said it, and then Manning broke it.
Hopefully Baker will continue.
All right, man. We're out there. Give me some topics. Let's get this fucking party started, guys. I know Pat's, not everybody's favorite cup of tea. I'm just kidding. Everybody loves Pat.
Everybody loves me.
Pat's
On
a
the face.
good dude. Pat's a good fucking dude.
On the face. I haven't done a stunt in a while.
I can burn your chest hair randomly.
I haven't done a stunt in a while. If anybody out there has any ideas.
If you want me to burn Pat's chest hair with this big lighter?
I can wax again, yeah.
No, we can burn it with this big lighter. Press 1 now.
Maybe I have the lady. I know. Since your wife did a makeover, maybe the lady would want to do a makeover of me.
You gotta shave your beard before you do a makeover.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of the makeover, you idiot. Jesus.
You shave your beard in the ear.
We'll put a towel or somewhere.
This is a pretty good bud.
All right.
You need that beard catcher thing.
Yeah.
Catches
So
You need the suck cut. When you suck, you can shave your head, and then it sucks the hair up as it cuts.
it's been a while since I did a really good stunt. Not since like the pepper spray. So if anybody has any ideas
We need
of a good stunt,
nuts.
ooh, does anybody have access to a little person?
Or
You shouldn't
nuts.
say the M word.
Yeah, some people say if you say certain words on YouTube, like on the transcript.
Yeah, the M word is a derogatory term for them.
I don't know. The thing is, I used to work with the
heightened.
Well, see, the issue with me is that historically there's differences between midgets and dwarfs. Like you say little person, that's fine, but if I say little person and a midget walks in, okay, that's a all little body. But if a dwarf walks in, which is a normal size head and a small body, I'm not going to go difference. And if you just say little person, that might freak me out. You know what I mean? Because like, what if somebody's 4'3"? They're not really a midget technically. I mean, that's really short. 4'3", that's like. So I don't really like the use of the term little people because it's confusing.
Height impaired. I think we should.
I mean, you can't really. Is there a different term? Let's look this up. I mean, obviously, people don't like to be called dwarfs, but let's see if there's a different term. There's got to be a different term for a dwarf.
Yeah, dwarf sounds
folklore
appropriate too.
It says pathology offensive. Similar dominate. Oh, gnome, goblin, hobgoblin, troll, imp, elf, brownie. These are all horrible.
If my doppelganger Peter Dinklage is listening somehow, please come on the show. That'd be the dream interview.
I heard a person with dwarfism. Okay, so you have to be below 4'10" to be considered a dwarf. Dwarfism. It says dwarfism occurs when an organism is extremely small. In humans, it is sometimes defined as an adult height of less than 147 centimeters, 4'10" regardless of sex. So if you're out there and you're below 4'10", you are officially a dwarf. Man, some of you are close. Some of you are really close. Some of you 5'1", 5 foot chicks out there. Tell me that shit. Now, Murph is right. Midgets and dwarfs are different. That's why on this show, I'm not going to ban the phrases midgets and dwarfs because little people's too broad. It's like saying, tall people. 5'8", 6'9", what the fuck's tall? You know what I mean? You can't be that vague and expect people to know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry. I think we should call dwarfs bobbleheads. It's kind of what they are, right? Look at a bobblehead, some fucking big head and about small body. I didn't know. I worked with one dwarf. Her name was Amy Finnan, something like that. This was years ago. You're talking the 90s, maybe early 2000s. It was, and her family, she married a dwarf too. And like they had like 2 kids, and one of them was like normal size, and the other one was big, or the other one was small. But she was, back in the day, I don't know, they probably don't even have a plant anymore. Well, they used to send in checks, right? Mm-hmm. And the job at this plant was people get a check, look at the check, type in how much the check was for, put it in the slider, and then once all the checks are in, then they bundle them up, and that's considered paid.
Mhm.
So she was one of those people. And she'd always come up to the front office, and sometimes these banks would they'd bring all the checks from the branch in, and they'd have a stack of cash in there that actually lived in. So if that happened, they'd have to get a sheet out, and I had to come sign it and put in the lockbox in the safe. But she was always a person to come wobble up and give me the little thing and tell me about it.
Wow.
There was this other girl there. She had big ass titties. Man, what ever happened to her?
So
God, that was a long time ago.
there's women and children in the audience. You gotta be.
Everybody's got headphones on. Nikki always has headphones on. She's constantly wearing a mask and headphones, 24 hours a day.
Hi, Nikki.
She doesn't want to get COVID.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay. I was testing your hearing.
So I got some merch drop news here, guys. I got some Joey Edibles shirts that I bought that I had made up. Let me see if it was on this computer or the other one. Yeah, it's on this computer. Hold on.
What about that one with Don's face on it, or the Cinnabon Don?
Oh, we'll have to work on that. But the Joey Edibles shirt here, let me show you an example. Let me pull this fucker up. Let me see if I can get this up right here. You saw this, Pat, right? In the group chat.
What about a face? What about my face on a shirt that says "Bearded God"? Bearded Adonis.
Bearded Adonis. I mean, you got to come up with the nickname that you like.
I just did.
You got to have a bearded Adonis. Is not going to work.
Oh,
One, you're not an Adonis. For two, you barely have a beard.
I got more of a beard than you.
I have a phenomenal jawline, so I have to keep it short. But you know that.
More of a beard than you. We all know about your.
And you
jawline.
know.
We all know about your jawline.
Trying to figure out how I can pull this up. There. All right, hold on. Let me see. Bear with me here, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to pull up this. Oh, you know, I can just do it in Facebook. Hold on. Facebook is kind of an amazing tool if you think about it. Some people still call it the Facebook, but I call it Facebook. Actually, nobody calls it the Facebook.
Actually, my friend John Carroll always calls it the Facebook. The one that is a big Steelers fan.
I gotta bring this up before.
There's something wrong with that guy.
The Steelers got smoked by the Brownies. Remember that shit? That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
The fastest way to do this is
What's that?
What was that? I totally forgot what we were looking at now. Here, I'll get through all these.
Who is that guy?
All these memes we be sharing each other. Charge. Pat, do a dance or something. Entertain people for 40 seconds for once. God damn it.
I took my shirt off, man. I've been entertaining people all night. Told a Bernie story.
Man, we share
Me and
my
my
lot
mom.
of fucking memes in this group. Oh, Don's on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, follow Don. I don't know why you want to follow Don on TikTok, but if you want to, go ahead.
Don, you motherfucker. Your number one fans in the studio tonight. Get your ass out here.
Don is on Instagram, I think. Brian Murphy. When do blind people know when to stop wiping their butt? I think they sniff the paper. Like if you hold the paper up to your face, I mean, at that point, I've been told blind people like their other senses are very heightened.
Wow.
So I would imagine I mean, even when you wipe, you kind of can feel it too. I would imagine a lot of blind people probably have really red rear ends just because they over wipe. Maybe would you think? Because if you're blind, you can't really see the poop on the paper. But you kind of wipe by feel now, anyways. And they probably have a bidet in there too. So who knows?
Bidet. I want a bidet.
Bidet. All right, let's see here. I gotta share the screen. This is the Joey Edibles shirt. Now, if you want one of these bad boys, it's going to be about $20. I think I'm going to charge $20 for them. But this is the Joey Edibles shirt. That bad boy looks sweet. Now look at that. Can you see that? Is that too far away? Maybe too far away. Let me zoom that in here real quick. Got the fire font on there. If you remember the old shirt I had, it has something similar, but it has the fire font, and I moved it up quite a bit there. But those are going to be for sale as soon as they come in next week. I think it's next week. I should have them by the next show.
Nice.
So we'll see what's up with that, and hopefully for the best on.
You tried to do this a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah, well, the thing was, when I did the old shirt, did you see how this shirt is? All shirts have the logo like from here kind of up.
Mm-hmm.
When I did it before, the logo was like right down here on your stomach. Even your shirt, you see where well, that's kind of a different example, but like most of the shirts logos are always up in here. Yeah, it kind of is the same size. So that's why I had to move it up. And I was going through the fonts, and none of the fonts really looked good. And I saw that fire font. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I already got one sold to me. I'm sure Ron will buy one. Andrew Burleigh will probably buy one. A couple other people.
You had some, well, those are different shirts. You had other shirts.
Yeah, there's still, well, the classic misspelled shirt's still out there in Teespring if you ever wanted to buy it.
Degenerates.
Yeah, Degenerates. I love it.
Nobody ever Yeah, we had a shirt.
No, we sold 2 of them. I bought one, and then Cassie bought
No,
one.
but the Den Generous shirts, like it was when we first did it. I don't know if you ever saw that shirt, but it was like sitting like right, like the whole time. It was always
we're like how we got the Beckham shirt now.
It was always in the shot, and none of us ever noticed. Who was the one that ended up
It was
noticing?
like 30 episodes in, somebody's like, that shirt's misspelled. I was like, damn, it is
Yeah, it
misspelled.
said Degenerates. Instead of Degenerates, there was an N after the first E.
Oh man, so that's the merch drop. I'm looking at other shirts, man. I'd like to give if you do logos out there, man. Hit me up. I'd like to get a logo. The one shirt was kind of ambitious. I mean, I want to do like a parody of the bearded sidekick.
Yeah, bearded sidekick.
But Pat's not really known.
Why are you hiding them?
You can still see it. I mean,
I don't like when you do that.
I mean, you could still see for something like beard. Typically, for beard to be in a nickname, you got to be like have a prominent long beard. Like the eclectic beard is a really long beard. Like Leprechaun TV, long beard. Pat's, I mean, it's not a long beard. He doesn't really look good with long beards. We need a.
No, I can't do the long beard. No.
We need a. Patty Ice is still a cool nickname, Dead Cracker Pat. But I mean, that's not going to work. You can't sell stuff with the word cracker on it. Nobody's going to buy it. Crack up. But I think Patty Ice might work, and then like a frozen thing.
Patty B. I'll go do Patty B.
But you got to envelop your own personality, man.
I have my own personality. I have my own personality.
You can't just nickname yourself off the top of your head.
No, I didn't give my own nickname. I didn't give myself that nickname. People have called me Patty B my whole life.
For Pat Boulder? Okay.
Yes, BS. Yeah, nobody calls him Patty Ice except you.
It's a cool nickname. Just saying.
Patty B.
But I mean, we could call you. I don't know, man. We should do a show where we all shave our heads and pretend we have cancer. What do you think? I'm just kidding. That'd be funny if we did that and we got like $8 million and we went viral.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but this is where we need Don to fucking do something because Don's a bitch. He always not come out anymore. What the fuck? He just punts Fridays. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you got something going on.
To be fair, he has been out the last 2 or 3 shows in a row.
But you should at least tell me, hey, I'm not gonna come out because I'm going to wipe my ass at the fucking rest stop or something.
That's what he does.
He's out there fucking.
He did tell us his car broke down that one time.
He's chomping that box. Yeah, that day after he canceled all his credit cards, dumbass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Don is out there. I don't think he's loaded or trips on a cat or something. He fucking loses his wallet on the couch. He calls like he doesn't have many credit cards. We all know Don doesn't make much money, but. If he had, probably one of those secured visas or something like that. So he probably called the secure visa line, and then he had to call a Cinnabon Rewards card line and cancel that. And he had to cancel, his DoorDash card and all that. Get a new driver's license, new Jelly of the Month membership club card, all that kind of stuff. Once he canceled as a new Panera membership. I'm not going to get Grubhub now, y'all. Don loves Grubhub, bro. He just sits there all day and fucking orders Grubhub after Grubhub.
Damn it, Joe.
After he canceled 97 different individual food loyalty program accounts.
Damn it, Joe. I don't get Grubhub and StubHub, whatever fucking hub.
And his orange dot.
I go out and get my own goddamn food, Joe.
And his green dot card.
I ain't like you, Joe.
Once he canceled his green dot card, then he had to, go get a new bus.
Down impression.
He's working at Amazon too, bro. Can you imagine Don at Amazon knocking into people and shit? Hey, what's up, man? I gotta get my quota, and then running full force and fucking his big stomach knocks that fucking little old lady over.
Out of the way, y'all.
You can't afford health insurance. He's only there for the insurance. It doesn't qualify for 90 days, and they fire day 89 because they're assholes. Fuck. We gotta do another mic, man. I think you gotta hit up.
Oh yeah, yes.
You need to practice though before I put you back on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love you, but I'm not gonna throw you up there until you can do a couple shows.
I just had that one bad show. You can't base it off of one bad show. I had one bad show.
You froze like a fucking.
I know. I had one bad show. That next show was going to be my redemption. I was ready. The one where I hosted. We all had bad shows, okay? I was at a show where you just sat in a chair and you were like, I'm so fucking high. And that was your whole damn show.
I killed that show. We watched it earlier. I killed it. Me and Mail watched it. We both decided it was a phenomenal show.
No, it was a terrible show.
It was an awesome show.
It was terrible. You just sit there and you have a John Eagle bag.
And I correctly
you did your big titties joke and you just sat there.
I correctly predicted the. Are you talking about the one downtown Hilarities or the one at the.
B-sides.
Oh, B-side. B-side was fucked up because Don put me on first when literally nobody was there.
Yeah, excuse me.
Literally nobody was there. How you gonna start a fucking comedy show at 7:00, man? What the fuck?
Okay.
You start comedy show at like 8, 9 o'clock.
And then, to be fair, I did practice. I just got a little, like I said, I just got it got in my head.
We both got to go to the TikTok and some of these underground mics and just get back into it.
Yes, I will get back into it. I will practice. I will be on. Just you can't base it off of one show, dude. You can't base it off of one fucking show.
You gotta get supreme self-confidence, man.
I got self-confidence. I did have confidence.
Like the kind of confidence you'd be standing there butt ass fucking naked at the corner, Dover Center in Lorraine, and everybody's looking at you, and you're still standing there. That's the kind of confidence you need.
I've had confidence. You've seen my other shows, dude. You know I can do it. You know you've seen my other fucking shows.
Not even said one time. You're gonna have a bad show.
Exactly.
Everybody's just a bit. But we're out of practice, man. It's been over a year. Dude.
I know that. We got to get back in. We got to get back in. We got to do a mic.
On the show one day.
Yes, we got to do.
We should just do a fucking virtual mic and just throw up some money, have a prize and shit, bring people on. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. So have you been looking at places to do a mic?
I'm just doing my right fucking here.
No, have you been looking at a venue like the VFW?
I can hit the VFW up again, but I don't know. See, I like doing it with the fucking packed house and shit. You know, how many people can you really fit in the VFW? Fuck 25?
Well, let's do it. Let's shoot for like early summer, like late spring, early summer. Then people will be vaccinated and
actually have to renew my VFW membership.
Okay. Now it doesn't have to specifically be there, but
besides Janice, there's nobody in the chat tonight. There must be somebody else be live tonight.
Look into it, okay?
For sure. Obviously, I mean, I gotta renew my VFW membership too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if even they're gonna stay open too, because like they were. I don't want to get into the VFW business, but I'll tell you out the air what was going on with those guys. I don't know if they're even going to stay open at this point. So that's the thing there. But what's up with this weekend, man? What are you doing this weekend? My anniversary's this weekend. Wow.
We're doing a double date thing tomorrow.
Okay. Who is it? Like is it who's friend?
Mine.
Your friend? Okay. What's your friend's name?
Jane.
Jane, and that's how long they been going out? Her and her boyfriend.
They're married.
She's been married for like
15 years, something like that.
Has any of these people ever met Pat?
I think it's serious.
Yes. They have met me.
They have met him?
They have met
a
me.
few times.
And they've stayed in the room?
Yeah.
They didn't like leave, like fuck this guy or anything?
Well, he wanted to, but I made him stay.
Okay. How long did it take them for them to use to
I think they still are getting used to it.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, like sometimes, like Pat's smell alone takes at least 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh no, I smell great.
It's a unique smell. I'll say
smell great.
Definitely.
I'm not like you.
I mean, it's better than the steel mills, but it's worse than baby powder. That's how Pat smells.
I smell really good.
Better than steel mills. I mean, this is the Weeda Boy SJ. It's the Kush Mints, 31.00% THC.
Nobody cares.
35% THCA.
Nobody cares.
Man, fuck you, Pat. Man, this is a clunker, huh?
It's a clunker.
No, you know what's funny is our lowest. I went through and rated all the shows, like all the sequential numbered shows. Not rated, but I looked at the number of views. For some reason, Scott Schiaffa was like the lowest viewed show we had.
Oh, really?
And I don't get that because I was really stoked to have him on. We still have a tribute to him with the fucking Chulies thing on there too. For some reason, maybe people just didn't call it that week. I don't know. It happens.
Oh well.
Fuckity fuck it.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a question from the audience. Uh-oh.
What's the medical reason why you smoke pot?
Foot pain.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 50% of the VA for my foot pain, so I get money from them every month, and then that is the reason they gave me the card. And so I'll tell you a story about today. I was really hot earlier, so I go out to the dispensary because you get a card, and when you buy stuff, the way Ohio works, you get so many days of weed you can buy. You can buy 1/10 of an ounce of marijuana a day, and of tier 1 material. And you get 45 days. So you can buy like 45 days of weed in 1 day if you want it. But you only got so many days. Yeah. So when I bought weed last time, I had like 2 days left. So yesterday I went out and bought, this little jar because it's tier 2 material, which is 2 days worth of weed. And they said, the thing said, come back, or it resets tomorrow, which is today. So I was like, okay. My card says expires March 31st. I was like, okay. And I went up there and he's like, they go by date. So date of exam. So I guess my last exam was February 19th, 2020, which is a virtual exam. And so I couldn't go up there and buy weed today. So this is like
stick your feet up at the camera when you're doing the virtual.
They just pretty much take your word for it. I mean, I got VA record, so it's not like
I don't.
It's funny. You ever see that one where it says prostate exams on Zoom? The guy's fucking buttholes in the camera.
Yeah, I know.
I think we're gonna pop this in an hour. I don't think we're going an hour and a half tonight because
That's cool.
there's really nothing else to talk about.
That's cool.
And then you can join some other mics and pop it on every Friday. But some of the more famous shows are about an hour. With there's some more. That Coletti one hit 200. That was funny. It had 216 views earlier.
Which one?
The Chuck Coletti interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of the more popular ones. The that one and the I'm trying to think of the other one. That took, well, obviously the McNeely one, but those are the ones that took off that I wasn't really expecting to be that popular.
Nice. What about William Hung?
I'm still right about the middle of the pack, right about 100. Nobody had watched it in a while. I mean, but it's still out there. I mean, he's done so many fucking interviews.
It's coming out a year, ain't it?
What's that?
When
Oh,
did we do
yeah,
that?
William
What
Hung was
month was
April,
that?
late April.
Was it okay?
Yeah. Actually, it was we interviewed him on 420. I remember exactly. Because I know he didn't smoke weed on 420. Oh, man. Anybody out there got anything you want to talk about and want to join the panel for a minute? We can pop on. I don't know. Somebody else must be running a mic tonight. Or running a
What happened to RJ? I haven't seen him on.
RJ actually got his new shows ready to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's this on his Cleveland stage show?
Yeah, well, he's his first show is going to be. I don't know if he's going to air the interview he showed us or do something, but his coworker's going to interview him. And then I was like, dude, you need to get on fucking all those admissions officers and shit.
What's this podcast going to be about?
It's about getting into college and college admissions shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So we should the upcoming shows. Yeah, we're gonna have Barrows. Next week's obviously going to be Right Said Fred. I mean, who knows? I mean, people always cancel, so hopefully he doesn't cancel. But they seem pretty energetic. So Right Said Fred next week. 2 weeks, maybe Hector Barrows. We're going to see about that, depending on what his schedule looks like. And then, starting into March, we'll just see what topics and shows are going to pop. I'll probably have Janice on, the White Chipmunk Lady, for a show. I think we're going to definitely do a microwave cooking show. Pat wants to do a Simpsons show, so we'll probably look into that. We'll get some fun ideas and go from there, man.
Yes, I'm telling you, that would be a good show. We can fit a whole 90 minutes talking about The Simpsons. Talk about our favorite episodes. Don't you have the trivia game? Or is that Tom that had that trivia game?
Trivia never worked good in our show for some reason.
No, we can do some trivia.
We have to get.
Is that your game or is that somebody else's?
I think we should do a comedy open next month.
Okay.
Okay, do me a favor. Lift this coat up for a second, because I want to get the bag that's right back there, because I want to dump this ashtray.
I'm pumping on my coat.
I'll just put it in the coat pocket there, bro.
Asshole. Yeah, do it on the show.
Well, what we could do is we need to get more subs, man. If you're out there, give me some fucking subs, yo, because we're getting kind of stagnant on subs. It's been a slow rate. But I think what we do is okay, you can come on the show and do a 5-minute set. If you sub to the show, that they can get you on. Or if you don't sub the show, you pay $5. And then if I get 10 comics, and then they each do the 5 minutes, and then we can vote, and winner get $50.
I like that show, but how are we gonna fit them all in your driveway?
No, we'll just do it virtually.
Oh, it's virtual. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that might work. We'll see. I mean, it's hard to do the audience. I know the Eargasm Showcase and a lot of these other guys have done some of this. So I'll have to study some of theirs and see how it works and go from there and see if there's any interest. If I post something in a comedy group and it's fucking crickets like it usually is, I'll just fucking jettison it. But we'll float it.
Yeah, Corona. I've been messing with some. Corona kind of gave me. COVID kind of gave me some good material that I can do.
I got a couple of solid COVID jokes actually.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I do. It's about dick size and weed smoking. Pretty much all I talk about anyway.
That's all your jokes are about, man. You gotta branch out. You're gonna be famous.
Jokes all about spooge, man. It's all about spooge.
No.
All right, everybody. We're kind of just stalling for no reason. So next week, join us. We're gonna have Right Said Fred, and it's gonna be taped. It's not gonna be live, so it'll be a premiere. Just watch me and chat along. I don't know how long it'll be. Probably hour and a half or so. I'll try to keep them as long as I can. So definitely join us next week. Get me subs. Please give me subs. Give me some guest ideas too. Always free to get people on the show. And if you're out and about this weekend, check me out. We'll stop over. We'll have some fun. Pat, take us home, man.
Every Friday night, join us from 9:30 to 11, where we at the STD podcast invite you to get infected.
All right, bye. We'll talk to you next week. See ya. Bye.
Bye.